Did we start?
Yeah, we just started.
Fuck off, Ethan.
Look at this.
Ooh, that was crazy.
Oh my god.
Did that spike like crazy right
Yeah,
there?
it's just one thick peak.
Warning, it's pretty loud. After the fact,
It's
sorry.
good stuff. That's got more lemon than I thought.
Yeah.
Almost like aged.
What?
It's not like straight off the shelf.
No,
It's had
it's
time to
No,
grow.
we bought it like 2 days ago. It's definitely straight off the
No,
shelf.
it's had time to grow.
oh my god.
It's fine wine.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good stuff.
All right. Well, we're back at it again after another hiatus because of Ethan again.
I'm busy.
Yeah, and then you don't upload, so it takes longer.
That's
Yeah, how long has
how
it been since one got uploaded?
4 months.
Okay, yeah. Wait, we did one a month ago. Ethan just...
Hasn't uploaded it.
No, that one will be up tomorrow.
That's what he said for the
The
last 2 weeks.
16th of February. It'll be up. Maybe tonight even. 15th.
You said on Friday.
I got home too late.
You're like, it'll be up tonight.
Got home too late. I was so tired.
Gosh. Well, we have a guest today with us. He's a coworker of Ethan and I's, Elijah.
Hi.
Yeah, we didn't even plan this out.
Yeah, I don't know. Elijah has a podcast, but that doesn't really exist. I'm sorry.
Don't look forward to it.
Is it a podcast with no episodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nothing.
Well,
We have a Twitter.
We don't have that.
yeah, we don't have a Twitter. Do we even have anything?
We have
No.
YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's just
that's-
another place to post.
13 subscribers.
Yeah, we lucky 1-3. Tommy was surprised that we even had more than 6. So,
Wow.
He was a
Tommy.
big fan at the start.
Wow.
but
No,
he,
he's not.
yeah, he was like,
Fan
"Wait, you
turned
guys,
hater.
you guys still do that?" And we're like, "Shut up, Tommy. Yes, but not as frequent." Well, you're busy. We're always like, Ethan, let's do a podcast. And you're like, oh, I gotta check my schedule. And then picks up 5 shifts.
Oh yeah, I just made myself busy for the next 2
Whoops.
weeks, so
When we were planning this, you said, "Oh, I'm gonna pick up a shift that day."
I was
No,
like,
I was though, because I had multiple people. I had multiple people. There were multiple offers on the table for a shift tonight.
yeah, and I was like, oh, I went over and looked, and I was like, oh, we all have Saturday off. Let's,
Yeah, but I was actually considering before that, like, maybe I should pick up a shift.
I like the one day where you said you were gonna come over, and then we're like, wait, where are you? You're late, and you're like, oh, I'm at work, and we're like, huh? What do you mean you're at work?
And he's like, I never solidly agreed to it. I soft agreed. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I saw it.
"Oh."
I saw it. You have to get, like, in writing.
So yeah, mind you, Ethan is notoriously 45 minutes late. So we're just sitting here like, oh yeah, he's coming. It's whatever. I'm not
Just
gonna
late as
just
usual.
late. And then we text him like an hour and 15 minutes later, and we're like, Ethan, where
No,
are you?
I don't think this is
Yeah,
how
yeah.
This is how it was exactly
I
how it
don't think
went.
you have to bring this up.
And you're like, what do you mean, where am
Yeah,
I?
I
I'm
guess
at
you
work.
don't need to-
You
don't need to go into
you're
this.
not allowed to cut this part out because it's not that bad.
We don't need to go into this.
You need to be publicly shamed so that you'll actually start,
Dude,
you know.
it was one time.
What?
It was one time.
Oh my god.
I've never done that ever again.
That's true because you just are busy. Because you pick up shifts before we can even make plans.
People need them covered.
Say, sorry, I have plans.
And then they ask what.
Wait, so Elijah, have you listened to our podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you know how this is just a mess.
I
Okay.
guess, yeah.
You're ready for it.
Topics.
Oh, I got stuff on my
Oh,
phone.
I know the topic we gotta start with.
Oh, we were teasing this at...
Breakfast this morning.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was wild.
So we were at our favorite restaurant, Superior Family Diner.
Superior Family Restaurant.
Oh, sorry. I called the wrong name every time.
I did that earlier and you corrected me, so I just felt like it had to.
Now we're 1 for 1, so it's fine.
Yep.
So we sat down and there was like... Ethan, seriously?
What are you doing? Everyone can hear that.
Everyone.
Give me that.
For the listeners at home, Morgan just threw a ring pop across the room.
We're just gonna have a ring pop.
No, you're not. Everyone can hear every crinkle of the
Wow.
wrapper.
Ethan, seriously?
Go on. Sorry.
So we were there, and then we sit like, so it's like booth with like a family, us, and then like, you know, so we're like sandwiched right here. And so I sit my back to the family, and then Morgan like is facing the family. And it's a little boy, a little girl. They're like what, under 8?
Yeah, the girl was probably like 6, and I'd say the boy was probably like 7 or 8.
Yeah. And they were like, and it was their grandparents, we find out later.
No, I thought it looked like it was their dad and their grandma.
Oh, that's what you thought?
Yeah, he was way younger than she was.
Oh, I guess I wasn't looking. I know for sure it was the grandma, but...
Right, I think it was their dad and grandma.
Okay. And it just... I don't even know what...
They were all having such a terrible time.
It was like...
So the kids were all over the restaurant. Like just they were both sitting on the inside with someone on the outside of them. They'd crawl out under the table and just shoot out into the restaurant barefoot. Just go like fuck around with the register. Like we're screwing around in like the like cash register area. So one of the owners comes up and like gives them candy. I'm like, oh great, that's gonna help.
You're like, fuck you, Alex, seriously?
And they just keep scooting in and out under their table and in. And then the boy kept climbing up on the seat and like poking Britta in the back. Like just blatantly like reaches over and just like poke.
And like the first time it was like, hi. And then he was like, he had this little Mario character and he's just like, just grinning at me. And
I
I'm
wonder
like,
if he was poking you with Mario.
no.
I think he might have been. He might have been touching you with the Mario toy.
But then it evolved into him poking me in my armpit. I was just like, I turned to Morgan and I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Like, I'm like, do I turn around and say something to like the adults? Because mind you, while this was happening,
That woman, the grandma, was complaining about the kids loudly the entire time.
she's like, I can't take you anywhere.
She's like, I hate this. No one can enjoy breakfast this way. Basically, like, I hate kids. She's just ranting and raving about how awful it is.
she eventually said,
Oh, directly to them.
I'm gonna be your worst nightmare.
Yeah. It was, like, mean. She was trying to be scary, too. She's like, I can be your worst nightmare. I will be your worst nightmare. You need to calm down. I'm just like, oh my god. And I was sitting there trying not to laugh because she was sitting facing me on the far side of the booth and I was sitting facing her on the far side of our booth. So I like couldn't laugh because she'd know I was laughing at her, but did you read another good one?
When the kid was putting the Mario toy in his like cup of soda,
Oh, yeah.
and the dad was like, "Stop doing that! It's gonna get all sticky!" And so screaming at him.
Yeah, he started yelling at him not to put the Mario toy in the soda cup. These kids were wild. She called the little girl a pig. She's like, you are such a pig! Quit picking your nose! It's like, oh my god! You are a piggy little girl. She basically said she hates them.
Yeah,
And she flat out was like, I hate these kids.
I wrote down, "I hate kids." The kids eventually said, "I'm bored."
Both of them, like in unison, and the dad and the grandma were like, I don't care. Like, I'm bored. I don't care.
Mind you, they paid. They don't have to stay. Like, they were done eating. They were just sitting there, and they were like, I'm bored. I don't care. You're just gonna sit here and suffer, basically.
Well, there was another good one. Where is it?
Oh, when the kids brought the money up to the counter, and the grandma told them, make sure you tell the cash register to keep the change. So they bring it up, and they kind of just, like, walk away, because, they're, like, 7. and the guy comes over to like give them the change, and she's like, "Oh no, keep the change, whatever. Nice to him." And then she's like, "How the hell are you not able to follow in simple directions?"
You failed the simplest job. And I'm like, he's 8. The kid's 8. He doesn't even know he doesn't even understand the concept of money yet.
They eventually left, but we were like, we need to get out of here as quickly as possible because it's just so miserable.
It was wild. And she was just constantly yelling at them to put their shoes back on. Put your shoes on. We don't just run around places barefoot. And then the kid shoots out from under the table barefoot and just runs away. I'm like, God.
No, they would like peep around the booth and just be like staring.
Oh yeah, they
really
just,
intensely.
just be staring at you.
And I'd be like,
oh, at one point they took a booster seat, and the kid was just scooting around the floor on the booster seat, just like scooting maybe 2 inches at a time, and then he scooted right up next to our table and just stared. Scoot. Just like that. I'm like, oh my god. I didn't know what am I supposed to do? I was trying to ignore him and hopefully he'd just like go away, but it didn't work.
that's the one thing. We were like, if we say anything, their day is literally ruined.
We're like, we could end you right now via your grandparent. Like, it sounds like she'll have no problem just fucking killing you if we complain, so you might want to watch it. So yeah, that made the day nice and eventful. Right off the bat.
I didn't, like, it wasn't funny in the moment because, you know, you weren't allowed to laugh.
No, it was funny. I was struggling to not laugh. I don't know what was with you.
I was like getting poked like every 2 seconds, and I'd just be like,
Oh yeah, you asked me if I wanted to switch seats with you.
I was like, please switch seats with me. He's like, no, that's awkward.
I was like, no, not doing that.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to deal with the Mario toy in your armpit a little bit more.
Wasn't it, am I making it up that it was Dr. Mario? Because it wasn't the normal Mario.
No, it was the normal Mario.
Why did I? Oh, I must have just.
I don't
know.
Dr. Mario wears a white
Lab coat.
doctor coat.
Okay, never mind. I don't know. It just looked weird. Maybe it was off-brand.
Well, it
Mario.
was a shitty Mario toy. Yeah, I don't know where they got it.
No, I don't.
But
I don't. Okay, yeah. Elijah, we asked you at dinner what your worst restaurant experience is. Do you have anything
Yeah.
tonight? Just kidding.
So, I guess when I was like, I don't know, I guess it's probably like 5th grade. Like,
Okay.
me and my whole family went out for pizza. There was like 13 of us, and it was like really late.
Like
It was
Papa
like 8
John's,
o'clock.
Oh,
It was
Pizza Hut.
a local place.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I'm not going to call them out.
Yeah, we're not. This is a call-out free zone, except when we really
Yeah,
don't.
but there was like 15 of us, and we were the only table in there.
Yes.
And we took our order, and I guess the server just never rang it in. And we sat there for 2 hours, and we're like, oh, it's just taking a while. And we're like, what? Where's our food? And they're like, let me go check on it. And they never made it or anything. She's like, oh,
the ticket never hit the line.
It never hit the line, which is kind of, it's like, I think it's not like even a computer system there. Like, they write your check, everything.
And they just have to rip it off and
They give it to the cooks.
And, oh my god.
How do you not realize that, like...
Yeah, our food never hit the kitchen, and we sat there for like 2 hours, and we're like, well, we just left. We just got something else.
It's 10 o'clock now. We
Yeah.
don't really want you to start cooking our food at this point.
You guys are like closing now.
Yeah.
We never even got our food.
Oh my gosh.
And I guess that'd be it.
Dude.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's really fucking... Especially, like, 2 hours to, like, a 5th grader would feel like 2 weeks. You're just
Yeah.
like, oh my god, where is this food?
We're the only table in here, and
Yeah.
you ever just think like, whoa, they haven't eaten yet.
The server at no point do they think, wonder when their food's gonna be up.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Anything cooking.
Wait, you guys are cleaning the kitchen.
Okay.
That's odd.
Yeah. It's like, okay, whatever.
I just thought of so Morgan and I go out for breakfast at least whatever day I have a morning off.
Once a weekend.
Yeah, and we went to a local place and it was literally like me witnessing my own
Oh
nightmare.
God.
It was so.
Is this a call out free zone? Are
Yeah,
we
we're not calling
okay,
him out. Sorry.
Yeah, but this was probably the worst restaurant experience I've ever had.
Topping
Easily.
the kid poking me in the armpit.
Okay, yeah, that was more funny than bad.
Yeah. So the guy, we kind of stand there and like wait to be seated, and our server is like, "Oh hey, like what's up?" And we're like, "Oh, we want to sit down." Like she's like, "Oh, okay, pick anything." I'm like, "Okay."
He's like, "Oh yeah, just go sit down over there somewhere." And we're like, "Okay."
"Yeah," and so
That's
then
odd, but sure.
sure, whatever. So then we go sit down and we're like, "Oh, coffee and waters, please." And then he brings over the waters, and we're like, "Okay."
And he's like, "Okay, coffee's brewing."
And we're like,
Granted, so the dining room is split up by like just this partition wall up to like maybe waist, and then the rest of it's glass, so you can see the other side of the restaurant. And there's a kid running around filling coffees with a pot of coffee.
So we're like, "Okay, you're lying."
We're like,
Or, okay.
the coffee's right there. Like,
Hey,
what do you mean it's brewing? And then
He
he,
He's brewing. Because someone's like, shoot. Exposed.
You just exposed yourself.
you lie to people about
You
the
lied?
coffee?
Wait, are you serious? There's always like 3 cups or 3 pots of
Sometimes
coffee.
there's not.
Then give them decaf.
No, sometimes no. I'm not gonna do
What?
that. That's
I've
Oh
done-
gosh, you're evil. Why would you give someone decaf? Because you're just what?
There's some
yeah,
caffeine
that's
in it.
horrible. No, there's not. It's decaf.
There's some caffeine in decaf.
Not enough.
Yeah, but if you get them with a refill, then they're
I
fine.
won't lie to them, but I won't like give them like a cold pot.
Ah.
Like I'll start brewing it and then I'll bring the waters. I'll be like, "Oh, coffee's brewing," and then I'll go back.
Okay, that's not a lie then,
Oh.
Ethan. You dummy.
Well, I'm not gonna lie and say there's no coffee.
Ethan, this was a lie because he
Oh.
said the coffee's brewing, but someone had a full pot of coffee. I could look at a full pot of coffee.
Like
from
we
where I was
sometimes
sitting.
have full pots of coffee, and I just won't use them. I'll like brew a coffee, and then
Okay.
I'll bring out like waters because I don't want to carry everything at once. If you know what I mean.
What?
Why?
It's hard because I don't want to spill. It's easier if I start brewing start brewing a pot of coffee because we need it anyways. I'll bring out waters and other things, and then I'll go back and grab the coffees, and then I can do it in like without a tray. Just to make
I don't understand
There's
why you
nothing-
hosts are so anti-tray. Like,
because it's easier if you don't have a tray.
no, I think it's just
It is easy.
it's less steps.
Yeah, but I could start the coffee, run the waters out, come back.
Elijah, you're an impartial person. What do you think?
Well, I mean, if you need a tray, you should use a tray.
But what if I have to wait for the
one-
coffee to brew?
I was
You only
really,
need one
I'm really
trip.
confused
Coffee
why.
in the pot's cold, and you don't want to get complaints.
Why? What? Don't the pots stay on heaters?
No.
No.
What?
Yeah.
The like
no.
crafts? No, they don't.
No.
We don't. No.
No. They get cold sometimes.
Oh yeah, you use those.
Well,
you don't
I
keep
whatever.
it in a
I never
pot.
give
yeah,
someone
not
a bad
like the-
restaurant experience
I gotcha.
Oh, okay.
No, I gotcha.
via coffee.
I get it.
I
now.
get their
if
coffee
The, if
too,
the
though.
coffee's cold, I think it's the right move to brew more.
Well, I don't know.
I'm okay. I get it.
Give me
You-
another thing to do.
You explained that by like zigzagging around through a bunch of different context points in the wrong order, but we got it. We got there now.
Hopefully. Leave a comment down below if you understand what Ethan's saying.
It's easier. Whatever.
So-
Go on.
Okay, so
Oh, but anyway, he takes our order before bringing out coffee, and I'm like, and then I just need coffee, and he's like, oh yeah, it's brewing, and I'm like,
it's been 8 minutes at least.
no.
The guy's going around
There's
again with
a
the
pot of
water.
it right over there. Like I can see he's making his second round for refilling people's cups.
So we're just like, okay, sure.
And then finally he comes out of the kitchen and it's got that swinging door that with two cups of coffee. And he like kicks the door super awkwardly, spills a bunch of coffee, and then he's coming over with his hands shaking so bad that the cups arrive to us only half full. And there's a trail of coffee on the floor behind him. We're like, oh my god. What are you doing?
So he brings out the food to like the table. So again, like behind me, but Morgan's facing them, and he's like, "Okay, the French toast," and they're like,
Neither of us
We
ordered
don't-
French
what
toast.
the fuck? No, that's not ours. And he's like, "Okay, what about he says something else, and they're like, that's not ours either. And then he like sets it down and looks at his pad, and he's like, oh yeah, that isn't yours. It's like,
They're like, what's going on?
yeah. So then,
Talking about Sean.
no,
Hey.
no way, we don't call people out here.
Sorry.
So then so he's 0 for 1 there, and then we both get eggs Benedicts with chunky hash browns, like the American fries. Well, he brings it out. They just have plain hash browns on it, and we just like really don't care. We're like,
you are already having a terrible shift. It seems like I'm not gonna complain about a difference in potato. Like it's all potatoes.
So then we're like, oh yeah, that's fine. So then whatever. And then this other table comes in. He brings out their food, and they're like, well, where's this, and this? And he's like, huh? This is and he's like, this is my first day. I'm like, okay, you're 0 for 3, but you don't know that, and everything's just going terrible. And the people behind us are like, where the fuck is our pancakes? Because we don't have them still. And
Yeah, he like has come back multiple times. They're like, we still don't have our pancakes. Like, did you even put them in as an order? And then the guy cuts into his steak, and his wife is like, that's not meat. It was literally like dripping blood. She's like, that isn't medium.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, sorry. Like, doesn't offer to fix it or anything. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, no, it's not. And the guy's like, oh, okay. I'll eat this then.
So then, there's like 2 locations where we're at. So we normally go to the other one, and I'm assuming the owner comes in and she's like, okay, you gotta go. Like, you suck.
Yeah, she pretty much just kicked him out like Gordon Ramsay does. She's
Yeah.
like, give me your apron, leave.
Yeah, so we ask for a box and the check. He's like, oh yeah, sure. Gives us our box, but then never comes with a check, and we're just sitting there kind of like, okay.
He was
Like,
sitting there for probably like 10 minutes. We're like, he'll come back with the check. It's not that hard. And then we just see him like walk out and
with
just
his
leave.
jacket on.
We're
We're
like-
just like, okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, he's not coming back with our check. I'm pretty sure he's leaving.
So then we go up front, and then there's this, like, I'm assuming cook that's, like, open carrying, walks by, he's like, I'll get you someone to help you out, and just walks away, and I'm like, okay, and he was like, hey, waitress, they need help, and she's, like, running food out and trying to help, like, save this section.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's trying to save this section of like 5 tables who had this dude who just...
Yeah, and she's like, oh, you never got your bill? I'm so sorry. And, like, you know, we really like her from the other place. So we're like, yeah, it just... we
Pretty
don't
sure
really-
that guy's fired.
Yeah, we're just like,
I'm
he's
almost
toast.
certain that he doesn't have a job there anymore.
Every time we go there, it seems like everyone's
This has been a rocky start for this location for sure.
Yeah, and I don't want to go back because that was a living nightmare.
We're gonna try it every month
No,
or so.
we're not. Stop.
We absolutely are.
You just like how cheap it is.
Absolutely.
It was a prime rib eggs Benedict for $9.99.
That's
No,
really
it wasn't even that much. It was less than that.
Was
I'm pretty
it?
sure it was like $8.
No, it's not there.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you hear what Ethan said?
No.
Okay, good. Because we were working on our whispering like last podcast.
Yeah, that one didn't pick up.
Okay,
So
good.
you're good.
Wow.
I don't know where to be.
Yeah, I remember last podcast, you're like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna name drop, and then like, pss,
He said,
everyone
I'll
just heard
text
you
it to
name
you.
drop.
Okay.
God.
Wait,
But-
Harold, maybe mute this.
But
Okay.
yeah, why would we stop trying it if it's so cheap and it's good?
Because it's painful to go to.
Okay, eventually they'll straighten it out.
It's locally owned, Ethan.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's always different people working.
Yeah. It's
They'll
everyone's first day.
eventually find someone who doesn't suck and stays longer than one day.
That's nice.
No, it's not nice. I hate it. I don't want to go back. But Morgan loves it.
I never been there.
He loves my misery.
Yep.
It's just fun. I never go out to eat,
You never do?
but not very rarely.
Only with us before this.
Yeah, I think the last time I went out to eat
What was the last podcast?
Was it Texas
was with
Roadhouse?
The guys.
The bros. Why
Yeah.
hey, why don't you tell me about that? I'm kind of
Why?
interested on the inner
No.
sanctums of the bros.
What?
Please.
I'm.
What did you guys do?
What did we do?
Yeah.
We went rock climbing into Famous Dave's. It was a good time.
So like, how many? Like, give me an estimate of how many people went. Like 10?
6.
6? Okay. Was it people from the brotel?
Yeah, it's just people from work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just.
Are you being secretive about this?
No.
Are you guys a cult? Why are you being
You sound-
you're
you're
like,
I don't know.
They're really being forced to give details.
I don't know. I don't know.
Are you sworn to secrecy
No,
or
I
what?
haven't
Like, what
I haven't
happened?
sworn to secrecy. I just
Rock
don't know how
climbing
to.
cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just went rock climbing and that's it. Yep,
Like-
that nothing else to it. That was it, guys.
No blood oath.
Just rock climbing and Famous Dave's, just like the boys do.
Just like, yeah. That's what it was.
Just guys being dudes.
Yes. Just like that.
Speaking of guys being dudes.
I got over my fear of heights.
Oh, yeah?
You're so good with segues.
I hate my heights. I hate
Yeah.
heights.
Yeah, but
Can't go
Tommy
on.
said you were being like Spider-Man.
I got pretty good.
Yeah, he said
well,
you were like
personally-
swinging from
well,
wall to wall.
that did not happen.
Are you sure? Because you're
'Cause
sworn to
that's not
secrecy, it sounds like.
That can't happen. You can't do that there. There's limitations on the safety. I
It's
couldn't do
Adventure
that.
Zone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's like, I can only do so much.
It's a pretty small rock wall.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
but that's
if-
pretty high for me. Like,
No,
when you
I
get
mean-
to the
I
top,
mean-
it's like,
I mean,
not
like to
very
be,
wide.
They're looking
to, yeah,
straight
to be
up,
like
yeah.
swinging around. There's
yeah,
someone
and there's
really
there's
close to
sensors,
you on both
so
sides.
if you swing over to the side, it gets angry at you.
The alarm goes off. They're like, all right, cut his rope. Drop him. Get him off of there.
The layer just lets go.
Yeah, exactly, just like that.
What I wanted to talk about
Was
was
what?
the bathroom debacle.
Oh yeah, I want to hear about. I can't wait to hear about.
You
the
want,
bathroom.
you want to explain it?
So, Haley was in charge of wiping down the bathrooms.
Yes,
Or, like, she was
cleaning
first
them.
off host, so that
Cleaning
means
them.
doing everything besides sweeping and mopping.
So cleaning them.
Yeah, so clean, whatever.
Cleaning the bathroom, just not the floors.
Just not the floors. Yep. And so then Elijah goes in there because he's supervising.
Mm-hmm.
God bless.
And bloods.
And he goes in there. And Ethan's about to go sweep and mop, but he comes back.
No,
like,
no, I finished.
You
no.
spit it? No, I don't think you did.
No, it was.
No, it was before I
Haley
sweat.
asked me, and then I went in, and then as I was coming out to like talk to Haley about this, Ethan was already coming with like the mop.
Yep,
I
yeah.
was
like,
getting ready to mop.
Ethan, you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, no. Hold on.
Because there's fucking shit on the wall.
And you know how that happened.
Literal.
Literal shit.
Yeah, so like I go in there and I'm like, what could have happened? And I go in there and I open up the men's restroom door and it's like you open the door and then the stall is immediately in front of you, and like you can see because it's a very small bathroom.
Right. Yeah, you can see the side. The
Yeah,
side
so I
of the
open the
stall
door
from
and
the door.
immediately right next to the toilet paper dispenser is just a
Like-
streak.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit streak
fingers.
on
And
the
then there's
wall.
another one kind of down low.
Yeah, I was like
There's like-
I'm on the. It's like down
There's
here.
like, yeah, like if you're on the jump, it's down.
It's like
And then
by
there's
your
one up
like
closer
cat.
towards the- So there's a area that's been affected up high and low. So it's kind of like
It's like they're like, oh, there's shit on my hand. Gotta wipe it off.
like I don't know how.
I got more on there, and if that spot's all used up, I gotta go somewhere else.
spread it out. I guess I don't know.
And so Haley's had problems with another supervisor about wiping down the bathrooms because
Like
she
the
didn't.
toilets.
I love how this is a no name drop podcast until you want to drop someone's name.
Haley's okay with it.
She's gonna love it. Don't worry.
Yeah,
She'll
I'm
get,
sure.
she'll love it.
So she and this other supervisor got in an argument about if she had to wipe down the bathrooms or not. To be honest,
Okay, to be honest, I don't think that's in anyone's job description to wipe shit off the bathroom wall,
No,
but
it's not just off the
I mean,
wall.
I guess
It's
when
off-
you find it, you
it's like
just
cleaning
gotta
up the
kind of
toilet
take
as
one
well.
for the team.
It's like cleaning up the toilet as a whole. It's
Right.
like a generally expected thing.
Well, yeah.
Which is not made explicitly clear when they train you how to clean
Okay,
the
it's
bathrooms.
usually
Which
not
you
expected
would-
that there's shit on the wall to wipe off.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what I'm saying is that's not a typical duty of
You don't
cleaning
really
the
look at the
bathroom.
wall and expect to
Duty.
see. Wow.
So
Amazing.
That's a good one.
so Elijah's like, you gotta clean that shit up.
I did not say it like that.
I wish you did. And then Haley's like, it wasn't there when I cleaned it. I'm not bad at my job.
Whoa.
And then we were like, mind you, I feel like it probably got up there after she cleaned it. But are you sure?
I disagree.
Well, okay.
I don't want to throw Haley under the bus.
Ethan is an expert on how fast shit dries.
Yeah.
He regularly just smears shit of varying thicknesses on the wall to test this, so this is expert testimony here.
In order for that to dry between the time Haley went in and cleaned and Elijah checked, it would have had to been very thin and very dry already in order to dry.
And how thick would you estimate this shit was on the wall, Ethan?
Millimeters.
Several millimeters?
There was like a big. Well, I mean,
It was chunky or what?
It was thin, but there was like a chunky edge to it.
Yeah, like it was just like it was like an edge.
Yeah, it was like
It's like when you frost a cupcake. It's like real thin
Yeah,
here,
if
but
you're,
then
like,
the edge of
with
the
a ball,
blade,
yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
it was like and like. it was
okay.
like,
Yeah, I get it.
And Ethan told us that shit.
Well, I don't know.
fresh.
Yeah, that is not fresh. Because I gloved up and I grabbed the. I guess mind you, the cleaning soap we have, sanitizer, water, soap sanitizer we have needs elbow grease as well in order to be at full effective.
Well,
Well,
mind you, it's
I-
not supposed to clean shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would typically use a degreaser first to get dried shit off the wall, and then you would sanitize it. I would.
Yeah,
at
you were
least.
a janitor.
I was a janitor at
I
one
was
time.
not professionally
I was
trained
a
in janitorial
I was a
skills.
professional cleaner.
I'm just cleaning
so.
the wall like I normally do.
Because you rub shit on your wall in your house.
Right.
I usually have like a Lysol.
Normally, after I clean up from my
to kind of loosen
testing,
it up. Well, I had to just scrub the top. I had to just put some elbow into it.
You said you used your nail and I almost farted.
I had a glove on.
Okay,
so
so it's still
it's like
fucking
straight
gross.
nails. So I was like scrubbing hard. I was like, come on, leave.
Come
and
on,
I
shit, leave.
It wouldn't, so I took the glove, like my
Off,
thumb,
and then I just scraped and I licked my fingers.
yeah. I made sure to use Listerine after. No, I did not do that. No, you have to use that. You kind of have to get the finger and go like you're scratching off a scratch.
oh no! Why wouldn't at that point? Why wouldn't you take a
Scratch and
penny and just throw the penny away when you're
Scratch
done?
and snip because I just had my
Scratch and sniff.
Mine was just, you just go and you're like.
What if your glove had ripped while you were scratching shit?
My
with
fingernails
You
your-
are
could have
burning.
gotten like hepatitis C or something.
I know. I didn't have sharp enough nails to cut through them. I wasn't worried about my nails.
You always wear
piercing.
size mediums that are like skin tight.
Yeah,
Oh no!
I know. That's why I can have maximum dexterity in my hands.
Oh my god!
But it wasn't gonna rip. If it was, I would have said anything. So it might have. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh my
It
god.
didn't rip. I got it. I scrubbed it, and I gave the word that there's no way that was very new.
So you got employee of the month then?
No, there's none of that anymore.
I would do it. I think I'm gonna do it.
I would give you employee of the month for cleaning the shit off the bathroom wall.
I think it was there for a while. I just don't see it drying. I don't feel like going from.
Fresh.
I don't feel like it goes from. How can I put this nicely?
Fresh shit.
From.
There's no way to put it nicely. We're talking about shit being rubbed on the bathroom wall. It can only get so nice.
Hand to wall and dry that quick.
So
Because it just wouldn't go from. It wouldn't get off the hand that quick. I'm just analyzing this scientifically.
Ethan the shit detective.
Yeah. I'm practicing to catch the boogeyman.
oh my god. I don't
Oh
wanna...
man.
Dude, this is why we need cameras in the men's bathroom.
Yeah, facing the
the
toilet.
toilet. Oh my god. So have we talked
I swear
about
you need it. You need cameras in the men's bathroom in the upper corner facing the toilet. It's the only way to catch the shit bandit and the boogeyman.
Have we talked talked about the boogeyman?
I don't
No,
think
we-
we've talked about the boogeyman.
So, okay, when I started supervising, did you notice it when you started supervising? There'd be boogies on the stall of the
I
men's
literally have
bathroom.
never seen
I've never seen any, so I don't
Your,
really
your
know what you're
guys'
talking about.
bathrooms are literally disgusting.
We're getting new ones.
because
we're getting
because of the
remodels,
shit
but-
bandit and the boogeyman.
We're getting new ones, so expect.
Yeah, I don't care how new the bathroom is if there's shit on the walls and boogers on the stall door. That's nasty.
I mean,
Just because we're getting new bathrooms doesn't mean that stuff is
It'll look
change.
yeah, okay.
Like, they would be like, "Oh, I'm ready to get it checked for my bathroom so I can go home." I'm like, "Okay." So I go in the men's bathroom. I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!" There'd just be like caked with boogers.
I've never seen that.
You've never. I'd be like, "Oh,
Is it in
My
like
God.
the holes?
yes."
Like
They try to like stuff it in those holes.
because like sometimes there's a coat hanger on the back of a stall door, and there's usually like the
And
hanger
those
part. Yeah, the
screw holes are
hanger's
open.
broken off for like probably who knows how long,
Yeah.
and there's just holes. So I don't know. I guess I haven't analyzed it too closely.
yeah,
I just kind of
Someone broke
Well, you gotta get on this.
I don't look.
You gotta diversify
look
from
in there,
just
too.
shit detective
Because I can only
to.
imagine what has fallen in there.
Ethan, full blown bathroom detective.
So I'll go in there and it's most of the time like our hosts are girls. I'd be like, "Yo, you gotta clean those boogies up." And they're like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "Yeah, sorry, dude. Like
Sucks.
that's your job. You gotta wipe down the bathrooms, put some gloves on, get some degreaser, get to it." And like, so
That's
eventually, our boss so we have the Facebook. He put on there, "I don't know who's putting their boogies on the bathroom stall, but they need to stop. This has gone on quite long enough," or something along those lines. And then the host like said, "We need to conduct a DNA test on the boogies." And then freaking Jay hearted it. So Jay wants to
Yes.
take DNA
Jay's
samples.
trying to catch the boogie bandit.
DNA test.
The boogeyman, sorry.
Sorry.
We could definitely get some viable cells from that.
Yeah? Coming from a scientist. Could we?
Oh yeah. We could get it. We could have got it from the fecal matter on the wall. We could have figured out who that was.
Oh my god.
If
Well,
we had the
that's
right
that's
tip.
only if you have.
If we hypothetically if we had the
All right, from now
Stop.
on, as you enter the door at Bridgman's, you have to submit a DNA sample.
get the spit in the cup. And then we keep it in the vial. We have like a
That's actually why we keep that cabinet locked. It's because it's all of our DNA samples.
it's like liquid nitrogen
So you can cross-reference the shit on the wall
to
with.
customers.
So, Elijah, when I told Morgan about the shit incident within this last week, he was like, "Was that cook working?"
Well, okay, so
Okay.
there was wasn't there the theory that it was one of the
There was like,
cooks,
for a while, there was someone smearing shit on the wall.
right? And then someone
Consistently.
said something and it stopped.
Yeah. So
I don't remember.
Yeah. I remember this.
he was not working. So
He wasn't there between Haley cleaning the
Maybe.
bathrooms and me checking.
unless
Was he there before?
Maybe. He usually works Fridays, but I don't
Was
think
it
he
a
was
Friday?
there that day.
I don't think it was a Friday.
Because if he wasn't there,
Actually, that could have been Wednesday.
if he wasn't
If it
there
was
that
Wednesday-
day, it blows the whole
Haley
theory.
was hosting.
If it was that was on
It'd have been a
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
he wasn't there.
It would have been a Wednesday
yeah.
because
Was
Haley
it
was
there?
there.
Oh, okay.
So that blows the whole theory that it was him, the shit bandit, was not.
But I just a customer.
I mean,
How do you go into a restaurant and you're like, I really just want to rub shit on the wall
I mean,
here.
to be fair, the toilet paper we have is like half ply.
Well, okay, how's it gonna help to rub shit on the wall? That's not solving any
I'm not
issues.
saying that's helping it, but I can see how if you're aggressively wiping, it's not that hard to.
Okay, but then you've got
It's-
toilet paper
it's
right there.
half
Wouldn't you wipe it off?
Well, sometimes you just, I don't know, maybe.
Sometimes
you
you're like,
don't-
oh.
Animal, what's going on?
I'm not defending their actions.
You are.
You're
No.
trying
I'm just-
awfully
I'm
hard
not-
to justify
I'm,
this.
I'm just thinking of possible scenarios on how this could have happened.
And you're being sympathetic.
I'm not being
Yeah,
sympathetic.
Yeah,
you're
you are.
sympathizing with the shit
They
bandit.
only have half ply.
It is pretty bad. I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's like business septic toilet paper, so no one clogs the toilet by
But
using
somehow everyone does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, our
Seriously.
toilet gets clogged all the time.
Oh gosh.
Ugh. Ugh.
So, I think it was
It's
on
not sharp and
Wednesday. Jay was carrying around like a reusable bag, like one of the big Aldi ones, and he's like, "Hey, you want to see Emily's, or not Thanksgiving present, Valentine's Day gift?" I'm like, "Okay, sure, whatever." He like opens it up. It's full of fucking toilet paper.
It's two big Aldi bags of toilet paper.
He's like,
like
this
probably
is
20 to 30 rolls.
He's like, "This is
Toilet
the
paper.
shit we don't use, like
I don't
in
even
the
use it
restaurant.
that.
We can't use it. So now Emily can." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
It's pretty bad stuff. I would never buy that for my family.
Like,
I get
is it worse than the
Multiple
restaurants?
plies. It's just so thin.
Yeah.
Like I stock it and it's
No,
like
it might have
it's like
been-
melting in my hand.
It's melted.
It's so thin. It's like the heat from my hands just makes it fall
What he was
apart.
getting rid of might have been thicker toilet paper. That's why you wouldn't be able
No.
to use it.
No, it was a different kind of. It was a different style roll. Still same horrible
Same.
quality paper.
Tissue paper feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, not stuff you want to wipe with, unless you have
Ethan, are
absolutely.
you
no
like
choice.
an expert on toilet paper? or
I've
something?
seen commercials. I've wiped a few
He's a
times.
he's a shit scientist, dude.
I've looked into getting. I've fantasized about getting one of them fancy smart toilets.
With,
Samsung
like a
smart
bidet or
toilet.
what?
One of them where the seat opens up when you walk in the room.
You just want to post to Twitter from the Samsung smart toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you want to do.
That you want to do. I don't know, 20 pounds lighter. But like,
What?
Now,
Are you trying to say you're like more than 5%? Your body is more than 5% shit by weight?
have you ever gone camping in the woods and not for like 12 days?
12 days? I think you would die. I'm pretty sure that's not possible. You can't just go 12 days without shitting.
Maybe not 12, but like 5. That's like borderline possible.
Do 5, you're gonna shit yourself at some. You can only stack it so long before your body just makes
I mean,
you shit.
you gotta think about this. But from stomach to large intestine to small intestine to rectum. Maybe, I don't know,
Are you talking distance of
There's a
tubing
good
there?
distance of tubing.
Right, and
for-
usually it's not filled. Usually it's just flattened because it's empty.
yes.
You don't have enough space to just
I'm not
pile
saying-
up shit in your gut.
oh, I don't know. You keep,
I'm not saying it
I'll
should
just
be
say
full.
it. Nate. He says that he only goes like once a week.
See?
That's
But he
not
But
also
healthy.
celiac.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he can't eat like literally fiber, so he only goes like once a week.
Maybe you should be celiac.
I don't want to be. I eat plenty of bread.
Yeah.
I'm big into toast.
French toast.
French toast. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Did you notice that Ethan asked for extra powdered sugar on his French toast?
I never noticed that. I don't think Ethan orders French toast when I'm working out there.
I don't usually go on break, but if I do get a 3 French toast, extra butter, extra
Powdered sugar.
powdered sugar,
I agree with that.
extra butter. Emphasis on the butter though.
No, extra powdered sugar.
Emphasis,
Seriously?
yeah. Powdered sugar on French toast is super good.
That was like
Also butter.
prime breakfast as a kid.
Also butter.
You still love that. I really don't care about how much butter is on my French toast.
No.
I don't know why that's so important.
It is. It meat moist.
It's not.
Keeps it juicy.
What?
That's not how I would describe
No,
French
the
toast.
fact that it's bread cooked with egg on the outside is
I
what
know,
keeps
but
it
you
from
have
drying
the-
out.
But no, then you
Yeah.
got that extra layer of butter.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
I can't argue with that.
Ethan, is your lock screen literally the Bridgman's logo?
No,
Oh, it's
it's
not
because there was
lock-screen.
one time where I was seeing how much it would cost to get that logo made into a belt buckle.
So you just made it your lock
Because I
screen?
was talking to Chase about getting a belt buckle and seeing if I can get it. And I saved a picture on my computer, and I don't have many pictures on my computer, so it just sets it to my photos, and I guess that's one of the only photos I have. Do you want to know what photos I have on my computer?
Sure.
Does yours
Why
just
not?
randomly alternate through your photos?
No, it just seems to always go to that one. I don't even think
It
I have
just-
a photo.
What are you talking about?
It like randomly just picks that photo all the time whenever.
Because
my
it's like the
computer
only one.
times
See,
out.
look.
So is it set for that one, or is it set to just pick a photo?
I don't know. I could figure out.
So it'd be interesting if you could fix my work computer, because it just randomly selects a photo out of the like 500 photos on my work computer, and it's usually just a picture of a pile of dirt as my background.
Yeah, so it just picks something from my documents, and because it can't display a PDF, it just displays the Bridger's logo because that's the only thing in my documents folder.
Okay.
So I could change it, but I don't want to. I'm just gonna disable
You love
it.
working.
I just love working so much.
Alrighty.
This has been a good one.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to talk about, Elijah?
Not off the top of my head.
What the?
I don't know.
How are we gonna get Nate on here?
Tell them there's Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Tell there's
Oh, yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings involved.
Gluten-free.
I guess.
He eats the
according-
traditional stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
So.
Okay, you can't talk. You had salt and vinegar with no,
No
sauce.
Yeah, it doesn't need sauce.
No dipping sauce, no
When you bite
celery.
That
into
shit
the
looked
traditional,
dry.
Dude, no, you no,
Yeah,
they're juicy, they're moist.
They literally looked like they needed lotion. That's how dry they were. They were just like.
Like my hands.
Yeah.
My hands are pretty bad sometimes. I wash them too much.
Are you
Nice deflection.
deflection? You're like, yeah, they are dry. Like my hands. Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty. No, but it's good. The traditional wings are much
We're
more
not talking.
juicy. Oh,
We're
not
not
talking
debating
about-
boneless versus traditional. We're debating why would you do salt and vinegar and no sauce every
it's
time?
already flavorful enough. That vinegar hits you right in the back of the gums.
What?
The gums. Your gums don't taste.
It's like the acidic burn.
Do you hate yourself?
Acidic.
I like the pain. That's why
Do you
that's
want
why
a glass
Swiss
of vinegar?
Listerine-
We have vinegar right
That's
over
why I
there.
swish Listerine because it hurts and I like it.
What?
It's good. It feels good. When you take a big swig of Listerine, gargle it.
Dude, you sound insane.
It burns the throat, burns like the mouth, but you feel clean.
You sound like a psycho.
You feel clean. It hurts,
It hurts so good, man.
but it's like a good pain. I don't know. I like it. That's why I choose Listerine. All the active.
Recommended by 9 out of 10 dentists and Ethan.
I
Listerine.
recommend- If you don't already use Listerine.
This episode
Definitely
not
get on
sponsored
Listerine.
by Listerine.
But I will get fun. Wouldn't mind. That's Listerine sponsorship.
Yeah.
I'd do
You
it.
just
I'd do
gargle it and
anything.
tell us how it tastes.
I think only half of what you just said came through. You said that so quiet. I heard him sponsorship.
Ethan wants to get sponsored by Listerine.
Turn the gain up. It's
Do you
gonna
think
be
they
that
let us?
quiet.
Do you think they'd let us? I don't know. We don't talk about stuff like that all that
We
often.
could talk about teeth. We could get sponsored by Charmin after this one.
Oh my god. We actually probably could. We probably could send this to them and be like, hey, we can talk about your toilet paper next episode.
We just need you just supply a restaurant with actual good toilet paper.
That's all we're asking.
You want Jay to profit from our sponsorship? You don't want to
I
profit
don't
from
need
it at all?
any.
We would just save it for the
I'd
employees.
have my smart toilet with heated seat, auto heated seat. And,
How is that going to
bidet.
help you with toilet paper? Oh my god.
I'd get money from the sponsorship. I've already gotten this planned out. If I have $1,000 of expendable money and I have my own house, I'm throwing a smart toilet in there. And it will open up for me when I walk into the bathroom.
Well, no, it's you.
Yeah, it'll know it's me. I'll walk in the door, it'll go, and there'll be a light, so I know where to go. It's like
A
What?
runway.
You're not planning on turning on the
It's
light
like-
switch in the bathroom. You're just planning on relying on like movie
It's like-
theater light strips up to your toilet.
Because it's like at night. You flush. It's like.
How often do you wake up in the middle of the night just to like use the bathroom?
Maybe once a week. I don't know.
What?
It just happens. But like, let's say it's dark and
Are
like
you,
don't
are
wanna
you
turn the-
7?
I'm just
Like,
thinking.
can you
I'm just
not
thinking.
last through the night without having to go to the bathroom?
Do you wear Pampers? What's going on?
Once, twice a week, I'd get up in the middle of the night.
No.
Don't turn on any lights,
You drink
stumble,
a lot of
trip
water
my way
before you
over to
go
the
bed.
toilet.
I don't know.
Ethan just like has clappers and it just a runway strip to his toilet.
You don't don't wake up other people in your house with flushing the toilet or turning on lights.
Well, if you have to go to the bathroom, you have this smart toilet, and you don't want to wake anybody up by flushing it. You're just gonna let it sit all night.
No, somehow the smart toilet is just gonna remove the need to flush.
No, I'm not saying don't flush. I'm just saying like that just feels like illegal to flush in the middle of the night. It feels wrong.
I'm sure they'll appreciate you flushing in the middle of the night instead of
not
going to the
saying
toilet in the
I
morning and
don't.
it being full of shit.
I'm just saying.
Stop trying to justify.
I'm just saying it feels wrong. Someone out there understands me.
Someone in the comments below.
Someone understands how it feels illegal to flush the toilet at night.
What if all
When you have other
16
people in your
people
house.
subscribe to us think you're crazy?
I don't care. I know someone feels that. Someone has to agree with me that it feels wrong to flush the toilet at night, but it's not wrong. It's good too.
It's expected.
It just feels wrong. Yes, exactly.
Not only is
just
it
feels
good,
wrong.
it's expected.
You should
Feels
flush the toilet 100% of the time.
I'm not saying don't flush. And with the auto toilet, it flushes for you. You stand up.
So you're gonna have just one of the toilets that are in
They're
like,
so
public
nice.
places.
No. Those
Those do that as well, where you stand up and
But
it
do they
flushes.
open up by themselves? Or do they have
Don't
lights?
have a lid.
They don't have lids.
So yes, technically they do open up.
They're just
Public
always
toilets
open.
do not have lids.
No, you have to have a lid. You have to have something covered.
Not in public places.
This isn't a public place toilet. This is my house, my dream house. Smart toilet.
Why?
Everyone's gonna want to come over to my house. It's heated. Do you like heated seats? You know when like you
Well, the whole house is heated. Why do you need a heated seat for?
why you want to go sit in like cold porcelain?
The cold porcelain it's not that cold when the house is like 73, 74 degrees.
Ethan, I think you're picky.
I just like a nice.
It's not like I keep my house at 50 and I sit down and I'm like, fuck!
Even with like a blow dryer. You just see before he sits down.
It's a good thing.
Someone knocks on the door, hey, what do you use the blow dryer for? You didn't just... Put my blow dryer away.
I know what you're doing.
One day. the other.
Sorry. I see why Ethan doesn't want to make
Also, if you think-
episodes
Yeah,
with
I
us very
get it.
If you
often.
think
He shows up and just gets
The
flamed
bidet.
nonstop.
Yeah.
another added bonus of these smart toilets is the bidet.
Okay.
Because you think about it, let's say you got a little schmutz on your hand. You're not just gonna
What?
take
Oh my god!
Maybe Ethan is
Ethan. There should never be any shit on your fingers after you use the toilet.
especially if you're using a bidet.
There's no reason to have shit on your hands.
I'm saying no for the purpose of a bidet.
Bidet is not to wash your hands.
No,
Cleaning his hands, washing his hands.
Your mom walks in. Ethan, what the hell are you doing?
no.
Mom, close the door.
No, I'm saying. I'm not saying on your hand.
What's on your hands? What is on your hands then?
What? What is that?
Any schmutz, any dirty, grimy stuff you don't want on your hand.
I would hope you're gonna wash your hands anyway. Who cares if this stuff? You don't need to wash it off with the toilet. You can wash it off in the sink. Are you gonna take the sink out of your bathroom? You just use the bidet for
Money on
everything.
the smart toilet. He just has a smart toilet in the middle of his bathroom.
Not up against the wall, just in the middle of the floor. I'm gonna hyperventilate.
It's like if you have something dirty on your hands, you're not just gonna take a paper towel and wipe it and call it good. You're gonna want water, and the bidet offers the water.
The sink also offers the sink. The sink.
I'm not.
You wash your hands in the
You're
sink.
gonna wash your. You're gonna wash your butt in the sink.
No, that's what the bidet's for. You said if you got
your hands.
No, I'm comparing them together.
What are you talking
What? Why are you comparing a bidet to a sink? We know what it is. We're not.
I know, but that's the effectiveness of the bidet and why they're good.
No one said it was bad.
I don't know why.
I don't know what's
I
going
just had
on.
to prove it.
We didn't argue. We didn't say that it was bad. You just started ranting about how if you got shit on your hands, you're gonna use the bidet to wash it off. And I was like, no.
You're gonna use water to clean your hands. Which
Yeah,
is why you want
yes.
water to clean you.
What?
Instead of just
What are you
toilet
talking
paper.
about?
I'm saying just toilet paper is not good enough.
You should tell Jay that.
I'm not saying
Jay, I think you need to put on the out of board bidets.
Do it.
No balls.
we need it. I'm not saying we need it. I don't have it at my house. But I'm just saying that's like luxury and that's good. It keeps you clean.
I'm so confused about the whole conversation, but we can move on because we've just been flaming you this whole time.
We've been flaming Ethan for going on 3.5 hours now. We started before he even showed up at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, Ethan, before you got there, so mind you,
She lost her bet and owed me
Yeah.
50 cents because you were late.
yeah.
Well, I was
gave
gonna
you-
be on time.
We gave you 5 minutes. We were like,
Yeah, we called
See,
called
my-
on time up until 6:05.
and then,
Well, if it wasn't my car, I would have been on time.
and that's fine. But then we joked and said, oh, we should invite Nate. And then Elijah said, Nate could probably be here before you.
Before Ethan will.
He's not wrong. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, all this bathroom talk makes me have to go to the bathroom.
Are you fucking serious?
Okay. Well, we're probably at long enough, and most of this episode has just been us laughing hysterically at
Ethan's expense.
everything. No, the first part was all at that one table's
Oh, I
expense.
suppose. But this has been. I'm gonna probably share this on my Instagram. Be like, best episode ever. Whenever Ethan freaking posts
No,
it.
I
might be
got
waiting
the
a month
editing
for
software
that, but-
fixed.
Okay.
It'll be up. I just gotta.
Can
click on some
we
music.
set a?
I've got to put in the pods and go.
Let's set you a hard deadline. When
Yeah.
do you think you can be able to get this up?
End of tomorrow, if not tonight. when I get
You
home.
have until midnight tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
This is now a school assignment.
I can get it in by midnight tomorrow.
Yeah, you have
What's
to
his
now.
punishment if he doesn't?
I will-
Elijah,
I will-
assign a punishment.
Um,
We could.
I'm gonna go into Bridgman's and smear shit on the walls when you gotta clean it.
I gotta clean with my toothbrush.
When you're first. Oh yeah, that's.
I
my-
just need to train someone in and ask them if they brought their toothbrush. I was training someone in and I forgot to because I left too early. I was so mad.
Dude, I say that
That's
every
the
time.
one line I want.
I say that every time someone's like, I need an extra clean task. I'm like, okay, run home, go get your toothbrush, and go clean the mop sink.
Start scrubbing. It's a good. It's actually not a bad cleaning tool with toothbrushes. Not like one you're gonna use, but like an old one. Good.
Yeah, I would.
I used to clean my bike chain.
Why?
Okay.
Wait.
That's-
Why did you need to clean your bike chain?
Greasy.
Well, it's supposed to be greasy.
yeah.
That's
But
how
if
it's
it-
supposed
you
to be.
Keep it clean. It gets dirty and well, I go mudding.
Are you a country boy?
You do live in the woods.
I told you you live in the woods.
You either get to claim that you live in
I'm
the
a
city.
city boy.
No, you're not.
You just said you go mudding.
I'll go mudding.
Yeah, when I'm on vacation in Wisconsin, down that way,
They don't
Down
know
that
what that
way?
means.
Hayward.
Hayward.
Out in the country
Out
a
in
little
the
bit.
country, that's-
You go from the country to more
This-
country.
No, I go from the suburbs of Duluth.
He goes from the backyard of Walmart.
Yeah,
to the
I live
country.
behind Walmart.
Lives in the woods behind Walmart. Ethan actually just lives in a tent pitched up against a tree.
Yeah, that's why
And that's why you're always late, because you have to put back up your tent.
yeah, otherwise I'll get someone will come in and take it.
Oh, gosh. Alright. Are we...
Probably got to cut it off here before we
Yeah.
just keep flaming Ethan. It's
This would be a good hour-long pod.
it's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
This is a good hour-long podcast. We don't want to
Remember-
go too long.
Remember when we were talking yesterday and you said, this is just going to be a roast fest? Talking to Elijah right now, and now it's turned into an Ethan roast fest.
I won't cut anything out this one. I won't even make any edits.
No?
Maybe I'll throw up like a video of why these smart toys are so good. And
At Yeah.
In the
Fine.
part where we're all laughing about the smart toilet, just change the picture to a smart toilet.
Yeah.
The background picture.
I
of the
was
YouTube
looking.
video.
Yeah, I was at Menards today and I saw one that was so nice.
Yeah,
You were, like,
just
laughing
casually.
at it.
So many buttons.
That's why he was late.
Like one G. I mean, it's $1,000, but
I mean, that is probably part of why he was late. He was just staring at the smart toilets in
He
Menards.
actually
want
tried to go
one.
to the bathroom in one and they had to yell at him.
yeah, then I had to clean it out.
Banned from Menards.
They're smart.
It's gonna get to the point where you walk in the door and whoever's at the front is like, "Get the fuck out of here! You know you're not allowed in here. Get out!"
I wanted to buy a salt lick there when I was leaving because I got really tempted by that guy.
A salt lick?
Yeah, it's like $7.
Isn't that what you put out for cows?
Yeah.
Are you Felicia? What's going on? For yourself?
I don't know. I just want to experience it.
I just want to lick a salt lick, dude.
Mounted on his dashboard.
Yeah, that's a different episode.
We have. Do you want me to get some salt?
I mean, I like salt, but no, I'm good. I got my iodine for the day,
Oh my god.
and that's salt and vinegar.
Okay, we're cutting it
I
off.
think we gotta be done. Thank
Good-
you.
Good hour-long one.
Thank you, Elijah, for being our
This is fun.
what's the word? Visitor?
Guess.
Special guest?
First guest. No,
No.
second guest.
Second.
Second guest. Whoops.
It was fun.
First guest of the season.
Who the
But,
fuck was our first guest?
Annika.
Oh yeah.
That was a long time.
Oh, sorry, Annika. She's actually gonna listen to this.
This is a good
I
one.
just
This is a
forgot
lot
about
of. This is gonna be good.
If your podcast ever picks up, we'll show you out.
Alright, I'll let you know on that.
Okay, awesome.
Probably we won't.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can just join us if you want.
Honest?
I mean, this is fun.
Hell yeah. All right. We'll see if Elijah comes back. Tune in next time. Peace out.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.